Hey guys, I'm back with more Let's Play Legend of Legaia. Since last time we kind of explored, Brian Monastery, that's pretty much all we did. And also got another item at the other side of the mist generator. So now we need to say a lot, right? No. We need to go, I believe, let's see, how are we doing on health? We're doing okay. So let's go down here, and let's talk to this guy, why not? Yes sir, training is sometimes hard for me since I'm not talented like Master Teacher or something. What happens if I go over here? I just come back out here, right? Yes sir, Brian Monastery is protected from the mist outside by strong gates. See? That totally contradicts what that other guy said. The other guy is like, oh, Brian's protecting us. No, the walls outside are protecting us. Oh look, here's Master Teacher. What on earth can Master Zopi be thinking? To allow sewer like you onto the sacred soil of Brian. We'll figure out later why he's so pissed off at sewer people. But for right now, we won't be able to find out. Yes sir, this is Master Zipper's room. Go on in. I don't want to go in there just yet. I want to talk to Songi again. The old-fashioned teachings of Brian may forbid the wearing of sewer, but if I can become stronger quickly, then you better believe I'm going to wear one. If you see an extra sewer, then let me know. In secret. When I get one, then watch out, Master Teacher. Ha ha ha. Yes, sir. This door is to the West Vaz Forest. I cannot let you pass without Master Zuper's permission. That'll become important later as well. Yes, sir. This door is to East Vaz Forest. I can't let you pass without Master Zuper's permission. So remember that, where the mist generator is? This one is closer, right? And this one is what again? West Vaz. So whenever we're done, we're gonna say that we're gonna go to that one, because we're gonna later on they're gonna say, well, you want to say the Genesis tree, right? So which tree would you want to go to? Because there's two of them, and we want to say this one for later. I'll just say that right now. I'm not gonna say why, but that's what we want to do. So I want to see something. Master Teacher's parents were... Oh, here we go. Master Teacher's parents were both killed by sewer monsters. Ever since then, he has hated the sewer. So that's why he hates us, because apparently, since we're wearing Ra-Seru... Oh, cool. We're apparently like the sewer monsters themselves, which is not true. We all know that. But, yeah. You said your names were Mike and Noah, right? Did you listen to what the people of Brian had to say? If you say no, he'll just tell you to go talk to everyone. I see. Well then, before the party begins, tell me what you heard. And so, basically, you want to talk to at least everyone that you meet here and then say that. So yeah. Tell me what you heard about the sewer and about the mist. So that's what happened. Juno, he was killed by a sewer. So, Mike, you came all the way here for Mei's sake? Or Maya, don't cry. Cheer up. It's not like you to cry like that. That's sweet of you to try to cheer me up. Still, it's all so frustrating that I couldn't be by Juno's side. I loved him so. All along, I thought I would see him again someday, and now it's too late. I'm so sad. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry, Noah. I'm sorry for crying like this. Maya, come to Real Gnome with us. Mei is there. I'm sorry, Noah. I just want to be alone now. I need time alone to think. How would we take her back? I mean, we'd have to go through the mist a little bit, which would be dangerous for her. We would have to fight off monsters to protect her. I mean, it would be just really tough right now to get her back. But whatever. When Maya's sad, it makes me sad too. Sad and lonely, Mike. Don't worry, Noah. You always got us to help you out. Some party this turned out to be. Yes, sir. Maya is very cheerful and merry when she speaks, but sometimes she seems sad and lost in thought. Perhaps she was thinking of her homeland of Romeo. Chloe is always watching and studying Master Teacher. To think that the two of them were once such good friends. Maya is very concerned and often comes to me to talk about it. So let's think about that for a moment. They were once friends, but now they're enemies, more or less. Like, it makes you wonder what started this whole rivalry, doesn't it? Yes, sir. Those are Seru on your own, aren't they? Nah. What? Not Seru, but Ra-Seru? Don't be foolish. A Seru is a Seru. I don't like it. I despise those creatures and those who depend on them. Ouch. Same to you, buddy. I'm just kidding. This is supposed to be a party, but everyone is so serious. Yes, sir. If you're looking for Mei, she went into the shrine earlier, looking downcast. What's up with you, Songi? A Seru that's not affected by the mist. What I wouldn't do for one. They say that a Ra-Seru sleeps inside something called the Genesis Tree. To a Seru like that, I'll show a master teacher who's really boss. Anyway, don't you mind me. Oh, there's Master Zopu. Let's not talk to him yet. Maya would always tell me about the family she left back in Ra-Seru. But on the other hand, at Brian, Master Teacher and Songi are like sons to Maya. Yes, sir. This is such a fun party. When the mist clears, we'll have even more fun. Yes, sir. Everyone is talking about the great deeds of you two. Excuse me. I guess like we talked to Songi, not Songi, Zopu about it. You can also walk all over this if you want. Yes, sir. Please talk with Master Zopu. Sure. I just saw Maya walking around crying. You didn't tell me before, but I want you to be honest with me now. Mike, no. You two came here to take Maya back to Ra-Seru, am I right? Yes. Such forced righteousness. Hahaha, that is good. Young people should be frank. I too shall speak frankly. I have a favor to ask of you. I have heard that you used that Ra-Seru to revive the Genesis trees in Realm and in Mount Rikuru. You rid those places of the cursed mist. Actually, there are 2 Genesis trees near the Brian Monastery, and I just forgot the one that I was gonna say. Will you revive them as well? Yeah. Oh, thank you both. I must tell everyone immediately. Was that the west one? All of you, listen. They have just agreed to revive the Genesis trees. You say that like we were kind of forced into it. Hooray! Hooray for Mike! Everyone's cheering. A toast to Noah! That's so awesome. Once revived, the Genesis trees will rid us of the horrible mist. This is our chance. We must all help these brave visitors. The Genesis trees are in separate forests north of here, and west and east of Oz. Mike, tell me, which forest will you go to first? Now, if you say east, what will end up happening is Songi will speak up and say, but isn't that one further from the mist generator? If I remember right. And he'll say, that means that'll be too hard for, because they're gonna agree to go with you and to the other one. And if you say east, he's gonna be like, he's gonna have a scene where he's like, haha, I knew it. But I'll explain that in a minute. I'll just say west. So yes, that forest is closer to the origin of the mist. Yes, that is a wise decision. Master Teacher, are you there? Yes, sir. Master Teacher, you will accompany these 2 to the West Foz Forest. Really? But Master Teacher, an elder's orders is the same as a command from Brian. Yes, sir. Master Zopu, have you forgotten me? What is it, Songi? If Master Teacher is going to West Foz Forest, then I will go to East Foz Forest. I will go there to make sure that the Genesis tree is safe. Songi, it is so unusual for you to volunteer like this. But that is good. I will give you monk to command. I am counting on you, Songi. Yes, sir. Now then, night has fallen. Let the party end. Let's see what he does. Haha, they're all fools. I'm so brilliant. Once I get rid of those 2 brats and that macho moron, I'll get the Ra-Seru from the Genesis tree in East Foz Forest. Ha ha ha! I can't stop laughing. So basically, the dialogue there would have changed a little bit if you would have chose East first. And I'll say after this, may Brian bless Songi in his journey to East Foz Forest. Thank you. Leave everything to me. May Brian also bless Master Teacher and our 2 visitors on their journey to West Foz. Mike, Noah, good luck to you both. Master Teacher, can I ask you something? What? Master Teacher is a weird name. It's not a name, it's a title. So, Master Teacher isn't your name? Then what is your name? Since you are not Brian Marks and need not call me Master Teacher, I will tell you. My name is... another name that's hard to pronounce. Gala, what? I just absolutely hate this name. So I'm kind of gonna do what I did in oh shit, in you know, the game Dark Cloud. I'm gonna call him John, just because to me that's just a whole lot easier to pronounce. So I'm gonna call him John, even though that's really technically not his name, as you can see down there. But I don't even want to begin to try to pronounce that name, and it sounds too stupid anyway, so I'm sticking with John. Yes. So now we have two names that I've given, and one that was just the, you know, original name that's given to the character. My name is John. John, that's an interesting name. Good. Well, don't get too friendly. I hate Seru. Okay, now let me get back to what I was talking about. So, you know, Songi was like, oh good, this means I can go to East Vaz Forest, and wait for them there, and then take them out and take the Ra-Seru for myself, right? Now, if you would have said East Vaz Forest first, what he would have done is been like, but Master Zelpu, how could he have done that, because that's further away? Shouldn't we check on the other tree first? Like, send them there, since that'll be easier for them? And he's like, you're absolutely right. And then he would talk to you and say, do you guys mind to go over there? And you'll have to say yes, no matter what. And then he'll say in a cutscene, the dialogue would change to him saying, I knew it! There must be a Ra-Seru in the East Vaz Forest if that's what they're trying to get to. Because they must know that there's a Ra-Seru there. But since you didn't say that, he's just assuming that there's going to be a Ra-Seru there. So, of course, we're probably going to soon find out. But, we'll see. So what you can do is, if you're ready, you can just go ahead and immediately head up here. And as you can see, if you try to go over here, he's going to be like, listen everyone, you are wrong. The door leads to East Vaz Forest. To get to West Vaz Forest, you have to go through the opposite door. So basically saying you can't go that way, and you won't be able to for a while. So, oh look, Maya's here. Mike, Noah, it's about, well no, last night I was thinking about Mei and Juno, and about something else. I want to have a long talk with you, but now the Genesis tree is more important. Let's talk later after you come back. Well then, good luck. I'll be praying for your safe return. We talked to this guy, he's like, the wait is over. West Vaz Forest lies northwest of here. Good luck. Now, I want to just mention something real quick. Let's look at John's stats. Okay, so he's level 1, right? And we're level 6 and 7. So that's kind of bad. Okay, so his attack is 30, his upper defense is 43, his lower defense is 30, his speed is 15, his intelligence is 20, and his agility is 80. Now, something I want to mention about John. You see that he has moves to learn. However, those moves are going to be really hard to learn because he can only use 2 moves. I'm not even kidding. You can only put in 2 commands for him at first. And to leave, you have to turn off the fan. So now we're allowed to leave, and let's get out of here. And let's get into a fight to show what I'm talking about. I can also show off something else really interesting. Since I have time, I will go ahead and show that off. Let's not go to the forest, and let's just head straight up to the top part of this map. That way we can also get into a fight so I can show him off. Okay, so we have 3 enemies and 3 people, right? Oh, you might be thinking, oh, this should be simple. I mean, we have 3 people. We should be able to take these guys out easily. Wrong. When I show you John, you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's have have her spirit, and look at this. That's all he can do. And we all know attack commands do not work that way. Oh, and yeah, he'll take a lot of damage too. Because remember, he has no armor. Nor does he have any weapons or anything equipped at this time. So, technically, he's kind of wussy. I was gonna say, I wouldn't be surprised if he died there. And yeah, see how little damage he does too? You can just tell why I don't like this guy. I mean, okay, I like him later on in the game, I'll say that, because he does get pretty powerful later on. But at the start, he is terrible. I mean, it's just the solid truth. We'll take this person. I don't know how well that's going to work. Yeah. Let's have him spirit. So yeah, you can kind of tell how this is going to go from now on. This is kind of where the game actually does get worse. I mean, believe it or not, the second level of this game is tougher than you would think it is. And like the difficulty just starts out really, really high and then gets kind of middle level as you get further into the game. But like, since you're starting out with only being able to do moves like, you know, power punch and stuff like that, you're kind of in a bad spot because of that. I mean, it's just like, what are you gonna do? I don't think he has anything to do high, low, high. But I don't have my book, so I can't really look it up right now. You're probably gonna get paralyzed by that. Oh, wow, good. What sucks is you're gonna be wasting a lot of your healing items on him. Cool, I got something at least. I'm happy about that, I will admit. So, I mean, truthfully, this part of the game is just gonna be all around tough. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm sure those of you who have played this game know what I'm talking about. Those of you who haven't are probably like, how can the second part of the game be tough? You'll find out. So, the truth is I refer to this as the second part, even though you could kind of count Drake's Castle as the second part of the game, since it's real known. You could kind of call the first area since it was covered in mist, but I don't really call it that. I call that whole beginning area the first area. So yeah, that's where we're trying to get to, is that little cave over here. And there's a reason why, because I want to show off something funny. I hope you didn't just hear a pop. Because I just did, and it scared the crap out of me, because I was like, does that mean something just went wrong? The door won't open, but it sounded like there was someone on the other side of the door. Do you wish to knock? Sure. Mike knocked on the door. There's no one here! No one! What the? Let's try knocking again. I said there's no one here! The mist is outside. There can't be any humans out there. We're just hearing things. No one can go out until the mist is gone, and no one must open this door. I think if you try one more time... You're starting to irritate me. I'm not going to answer you anymore. Oh, I want to go in there. I want to go in. Open up! Open the door! Open the door! Silence. Mike, it's no use. You kind of got a glimpse in there during that cutscene, but like, if you knock again, he won't answer, like he said. So yeah, there's nothing we can do in here. I just wanted to show that off. It's kind of a fun little thing that you can do. And I don't think there's any hard enemies in here, so we don't have to worry about that. Or I might be wrong. There might be the hardest enemy that you can face at this part of the game. Oh, shoot. But I put myself into this dilemma, so if I die, I die. Chances are, John will die, at least. Because this leader guy right here, if you're lucky to defeat him and get his power, it's actually kind of good. But if you're unlucky and you don't get it, well, whatever. It actually may have made more sense to have, Noah attack Gimor so I could try to get it for her. Though that doesn't really do me much good, since her element's slightly different than that one. But, you know, it never hurts to try, right? Let's try a PK combo and a Ra-Seru attack against the theater and see if we get it for ourselves. Probably won't, but it's always worth a try. So yeah, as I said before, the way getting spells in this game works is that it's easier for the person whose element is of that character to get the spell than it is for, say, let's see here, yeah, than it is for maybe, like her to get the fire spell. It's going to be a little bit difficult because, if you remember right, she's not fire element. And we didn't get it, that's okay. I mean, I'm really not concerned if I do get these guys' spells. But I mean, it won't hurt, you know? Really, I don't need him to attack, so... Let's try... Let's just try a regular attack against it. Let's see if we can get it. No, it didn't die. Oops. That's okay, even if it doesn't die, you know... It runs away, that's good. Oh good, Noah's and John's level increased. So that could be a good reason for coming over here. You can level up a little bit. Is there anything else up here? Yeah, the door's locked. Okay. Let's get out of here real quick. Because I don't want to have to fight any more of those monsters. Since they can be, like I said, really tough. So what we want to do now is we want to probably head back, heal up, and then go for real. And I might just go ahead and do that off screen. Yeah, I'm going to do that off screen, so next time we will go into the forest, and I'll probably just meet you there and tell you what happened on the way. So, till then everyone, bye for now.